What is up? It's your boy SH-TBLOCK, and this is Need for Speed Most Wanted U from Criterion, and it's an EA game. I'm going to let the first part of this intro, it's the intro of the game, and get you right into the game. As soon as you press start, play out, so you get a feel for it, and then I'll continue with the commentary.
Change everything you are and everything you are. Your number has been called. Fights and battles have begun. Revenge will surely come. Times are ahead.
Welcome to the city of Fairhaven, home to the most intense street racing on the planet. 10 drivers rule these streets. Always on the run from the cops, they drive the best cars and dominate the city. They are the most wanted. To join this elite group, you'll need to earn the right to race them, beat them all, and you'll be #1, Fairhaven's most wanted driver. To do that, you'll need cars, lots of cars. Spread out across the city are some of the hottest cars ever made. If you can find them, you can drive them. To own one, simply drive up to a jack spot and jump in. Follow the route marked on your map to your first car. The streets are waiting.
Okay, and right from that intro, it goes right into you driving, and like I had no idea what was going on. This is me like using the buttons and the controls for the first time, getting a hang of it. This is how it is for every race or any kind of event that you do. It goes right in from the cinematic, blends right into the game, which is a little confusing. You'll see later I crash automatically in the first race, like because you're not expecting that stuff. You can use the motion controls. You can use you can play right off the gamepad. You can play using your stick controls. Motion controls are you really got to fiddle around with the controls. All this, I kind of, and also you can play looking from through the windshield, like a first-person view, or this third, looking from the car. That was a quick first. This is me messing around with the buttons trying to figure it out real quick. As you watch this game, you're going to notice that this game is really, really pretty. It looks beautiful on the U. Very detailed. Look at it, the shading and the glare off the glistening streets, and I mean, you're going to notice stuff real quick. So this is like your first car. You get the Porsche, and then I set up for the first race, and then we'll go in from there. There's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about in this game. That's basically how quick it is to change cars. What you'll notice is you can change the color of the car. This is all from the gamepad. They put a lot of stuff on the gamepad. You can change out the cars themselves from the gamepad. You can view the map through the gamepad. There is like a co-op driver kind of mode. Okay, this is like the first race that you get into. This is like one and done. You can't get to this race again. So however you do on this is however you do. You can see that the cars are aggressive. They break into stuff. You crash into things. You keep going. I mean, you do have major hits and wipeouts and crashes, but you basically can take down any poles. That's a major crash right there. If you go through them, it automatically changes the color of your car. That little station, it automatically changes the color, especially if you're getting chased by cops, which you see later. This is me changing the colors of the car through the gamepad. I'm gonna let this second, the second race intro play out, so you can see what this is. again, right off the thing, I crash into the thing, and then it really messes you up. You really got to get used to it. To play the races either in the solo mode or online, what you have to do is get play them. You can take the traffic off, but you can't win the race without traffic, and stuff like that. So what you got to do is, like, you're racing, and then you got to do the race again and do the race again. Mod up. You get mods if you get certain levels. Mod up your car, get better nitrous, get better brakes, suspension, all that stuff. This is me playing with. The first part was me playing the same race with the motion controls, and this is me playing with the stick controls, but I get taken out right there. These are different cars. These are a handful of all the cars you can do. Also, you got the 10 most wanted drivers, and then if you beat them in the game, you take their cars. So yeah, I mean, there's a ton of cars, and they all look pretty. They handle a little bit different. Several cars from each company, or maybe just one from each company. Like I said, this is, they got 6 on the page when you go to the cars, and there's about like 4 or 5 pages, So different companies and stuff that, cars that you'll never drive in your life, but it's fun to drive here, you know what I mean? Now, something that I really got to mention is the developer Criterion said about this game, because EA's been butthurt about the Origin and not being partnered up with the U, and they kind of been lacking on their games and denying some of their games to come. Okay, this is jumps that you go through, and the more jumps you break through these things. I wasn't expecting to crash on their side, but I mean, you do this, you break through the billboards, you get like certain points too. There's a bunch of billboards to jump through. This is me crashing into, just to show you that you can crash and crash and crash. Your car gets a little busted up, but you still race. This is more arcadey, but you definitely have to use brake and learn. You can't just hold down the gas and hold down the nitrous. You do crash and stuff like that. But getting back into what I wanted to talk about. Just enjoy the visuals as I do my little EA rant. EA is not letting Battlefield 4 come to the U as of right now. The CEO of EA resigned at the end of March, and they have, the Mass Effect DLC. This DLC, the Criterion guys were like, support the game and we'll give you DLC, which is a kind of asshole-ish move. I didn't even want to get this game because of EA's attitude, but it is a pretty game. It's great to drive in. Once I got it, me and my buddies were playing it, and it's really great game, and it looks pretty and it's fun, and when you get online, it's fun. You know what I mean? The city's huge and all the stuff that you can do, and it's great, But I just don't why. And then even Activision was like, well, we're not going to put the DLC because we gave you the best version of Black Ops and you didn't even support it. That was a cop chase where I got away. And the thing is like, but you never promised that you're going to give us DLC, and when you deny us, not giving us the whole game, why will we spend $60 on a game? Why would these people that have the games on, or have Xbox or PS3 also console, why would they spend another $60 on getting a game on the U when you're not going to give them the full game? So either, for these third-party companies, give us all the DLC, let us buy it. Yeah, you might take a hit at first, but if we know for sure that we're going to get the full guaranteed version on that game, then that's when we're going to, whatever console we're going to buy it on. Am I wrong here? You know what I mean? Like, they, what they need to do is truly just give us the whole game, then we'll buy it on there. If we know that that's what's going to be all it's going to be about, then that's what we would get it on, is that console. The only one that's helping it's the other consoles. So they're still selling games on the other consoles, and yeah, they're not selling as many on the U's because they're not giving us the full game. And like like going right to our faces about it, you know, and then expecting us to spend $60 on it. Okay, so this is the multiplayer. You get on and basically you got to go meet up. You get in a certain lobby with a certain amount of people. You got to meet up, and you have certain objectives to do. There's different kind. This is a race. There's not all racing. You got to do like power slides and drifting and near miss competitions, which you're going to see. And you know, this is me getting used to the game a little bit. You know what I mean? And it takes a little while to get used to. And driving wise, this is a near miss. The near miss one. You go through this tunnel. And as long as you miss the guy, watch this. This guy comes and flips over the top, and I get a point for that because I missed him. He flipped. Oh, he was on the top, skidding on the top around me. So this is another race. I really do like this game. I hope they bring the DLC. I hope EA and EA stops the putting the developers in a bind and just let them make the games they want to make. This game is really good. It's an awesome game to play and race. I hope you liked it. Peace.